Alright, in this video we're going to talk about some of the advanced options in the Super Report. This of course builds on the previous videos, the Super Report overview and Super Report subtotaling. So one of the issues is that this report is really incredible in its ability to build anything you can dream of. I'm going to show you a quick example, but I'm also going to talk about or have a point of the video of that this can be somewhat cumbersome if you were to do it every time. So I'm just going to quickly build a new report, which always is step one, clear items for new grid. In this case, I'm going to say I want to see the insurance company, and I want to see payments AR. I want to see the total amount due, total, current, 30, 60, 90. I'm going to build a new report, and as usual, you will see the specific columns shown here will appear across the top of the screen. That's always step one. Pick any columns you can possibly dream of. Step two, you can move the column order. If you want to see the total due on the left, you will quickly see the people on top owe the least or have credits. The people on bottom owe the most. We'll move that column back out to where it belongs, and I might sort this Super Report by insurance company. So I will move that column over to the left, and I end up with a list of all the clients that belong to each insurance company and how overdue their accounts are. Now, you may end up finding this to be a very useful report, and it takes a little bit of effort to get here. And the whole point of this particular advanced options video is that you can save the report shown for future use. So instead of doing all this work repeatedly, we can do it one time, click on save the report for future use. We can call it whatever we want, and in this case I'm going to say insurance aging report, and I will click OK. Now what's fascinating about this is that when we close the Super Report, the next time we select a Super Report from the main screen in the upper left when you go to Reports under Super Report, you have two options. One is Build a New Report, and the other one is Load an Existing Super Report. If you pick Load an Existing Super Report, you're going to see an Insurance Aging Report in that screen. And if you select that in a month from now, you will get the new totals, the current 30, 60, 90, for all the clients that belong to each insurance company. So this allows you to pretty much generate any kind of a custom report you can dream of, and then save it and have it reused anytime you want in the future with the new information. If Mary Ainsworth here becomes insured by Medicare next year, and you were to run this report next year, she would appear down here with her aged balances at that point in time. So this is one of the advanced options, saving the report. The other thing we can do is I'm going to clear this filter, and we're going to go back to the main report, and we can select, for example, all the clients that belong to Blue Cross in this case. So I will right click, select Pry Insco name line 1 begins with blue, apply filter. Now I only have my Blue Cross clients, and I can apply any criteria I can dream of. But we have the ability to print labels. DELPHI includes over 1,600 different label formats. Avery is the most common 5161 format. That's what we use here at the office, but you guys all use your own labels, and you can define those in the setup menu under labels. Once you've defined those labels, if you want to send labels for this group of people, you just simply click on labels, and we will generate labels for anybody in this list. So you have the ability to save the report, and you have the ability to print labels. In addition, maybe you want to add a certain subset of people by any criteria. Again, maybe it could be your entire client list. I cleared the filter here. And if I wanted, I could click on Export Contacts, and this will create a comma separated CSV, basically, which is a very standard way of allowing data generated by different programs to communicate with one another. And if we click yes here, Delphi will generate a file that you can save called Outlook Contacts that you can then import and use to populate your smartphones, Google contacts, your Outlook contacts, pretty much any contact management program out there, including iPhone, etc. This is a beautiful way to populate your contacts so that if you're on the road and you don't have access to Delphi and you need to look up client information, you can do that too. I'm going to select no here. So that gives you a brief idea of some of the more advanced features with the SuperGrid. That's it.